For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I'm going to be taking a look at and reacting to the brand new Spirit Halloween 2021 Barry Animatronic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after weeks and weeks and weeks of excitement and waiting from the Spirit Halloween community, after we got the Graveyard Shift clock countdown going to July 15th, after we got the Graveyard Shift teaser video showing us various animatronics, we are finally getting our first actual Spirit Halloween 2021 animatronic release, and it's a very cool one. It's a very cool animatronic, and I'm going to take a look at the brand new stock photos we're getting, the brand new listing for this animatronic, and take a look at our first Spirit Halloween 2021 prop. Now, before I go into this very exciting news of this brand new animatronic, I just have a little bit of information to tell you all. So very similar to what happened with the Graveyard Shift clock countdown video that I did, I am filming this video before the official listing of this animatronic is released, and before this information is actually public, and before Spirit is releasing it. Now, without going into too much detail on how I'm doing this and how I'm getting these listings early, which I'm not going to, I don't want to say how. Please don't comment how I do this, or ask me how I do it, or direct message me. I will not respond. Please, I really do not want to give out, or can't, I'm not going to give out any information on it. But I will just say I have the listing early, access to it early before the official release, and I wanted to pre-record my reaction to it because I don't want to leak it. I'm not going to leak it early. I wanted to just pre-record my reaction and then post it as soon as he is officially released. Whenever that is, at this time, I have no idea. I just have access to this. I don't know when Spirit's actually going to release him for real, but I am pre-filming this, giving you my reaction to him as soon as I get access to this listing, and it's very exciting. So without further ado, the brand new animatronic, that the first release for Spirit Halloween 2021 is the 2.4-foot Barry animatronic. Now, this is a brand new caged zombie animatronic. That's right, a zombie in a cage who is very viciously trying to escape. Now, before I go into too far my opinions on this animatronic, the price, and if I think he's worth it, let's take a look at the brand new demo video for the Barry Spirit Halloween 2021 animatronic. So you just saw the official demo video for the Spirit Halloween 2021 2.4-foot Barry animatronic. So as you can see, this brand new prop for 2021 is a very creepy, very old-looking zombie in a cage, kind of viciously trying to escape, making shrieking noises, growling. His mouth goes up and down. There's a lot going on with this brand new Spirit Halloween 2021 animatronic. His cage is very detailed. There's a lot, before even going that, there's a lot of details in this animatronic. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to go over. So let's start the breakdown. So this brand new Barry animatronic is going to be retailing for $149.99, 150 United States dollars, which obviously it's a decent amount of money. Burlap Horror comes to my head whenever I think of 150, because he was a life size who's 150, and Barry will also be $149.99. So obviously he is basically a life size, because he's basically a zombie sitting down in a cage. The cage is very big, and again, from what I can see, it hangs from a ceiling. You even might be able to hold it. Like I said, this animatronic is manufactured by SVI, so you actually might be able to hold the cage, similar to the walk-around clown cages that they were making. You might be able to hold it, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But again, it is a zombie in a cage, the same model that SVI used on the clown cages, the walkarounds, and the ones that are used on Rotten Ringmaster, because it is manufactured by the same company. He features LED eyes that light up as he's shrieking, a moving mouth that goes up and down when he growls, and he also kind of goes back and forth in the cage, viciously trying to escape. His legs hang out from the bottom. His two hands are holding onto the bars of the cage, and overall, this is a very creepy looking animatronic. So going into my thoughts about it, I think this animatronic overall is super, super detailed. Taking a look at it, I think the cage has a lot of detail in it. It really has that creepy looking metal texture to it that really gives it a real shine. I think in the right lighting, the cage would really pop and really look like real metal. I think the zombie's outfit definitely has a lot of detail. He has some ripped up fabric all over his body, kind of hanging down from his neck. His arms are in a position kind of holding onto the cage there, but my favorite part about this is his face. I think the Barry animatronic has an awesome face to it, a lot of detail. I think the moving mouth looks really, really cool with the audio going on. I think it really comes out cool. The LED eyes are also a really cool orangey color that really pop on the skin, because the skull is kind of a decayed, a dark kind of crimson, or not crimson, but a dark kind of color to it that matches really well with his dark outfit. And I think the orange eyes really make it pop and really make it look creepy. He has long white hair coming down from the side of his face, which again I think is really cool. Really creates that effect that he's an old kind of creature. And then again, he has some legs dangling down from the cage. You can see he has skeleton feet all the way at the bottom where his clothes cut off, and he definitely has a lot of gross looking textures all over his clothes. Again, I think this animatronic has a lot of detail to it, for just being not even fully life-size, but just in a cage. I think the face is probably my favorite part, just because it really does have a decayed looking look to it. It looks like a real skull, and I really love how it has all different shades of dark kind of colors. And I think that another really cool thing about this one is that the outfit really matches well with the entire body. It really creates that effect of an old kind of zombie that's gross looking, and decayed, and maybe it came from underground. I think that all looks really cool. And another thing I really like is I think the hands on it are really, really detailed. They look like real fingers, and they really hold on to the bars really well. You can also see that by his hands, the clothes kind of get ripped up and kind of have a sharp piece coming towards his hands, which I think is really cool again. And overall, I really like the position he's in. I think the blank stock photo with the white background really shows off the position really well. And I love how he's kind of sitting up straight. His arms are on the bars there, and when he's turned on, he kind of goes back and forth. That moving mouth is absolutely amazing. I think the moving mouth really looks good with his shrieking audio, which again, that's another thing I want to talk about. I think the audio on this brand new Barry animatronic sounds really, really cool. I love it. Really has that zombie kind of shrieking and kind of mucus-filled mouth kind of audio. It really sounds gross. It really sounds like a monster. It really doesn't sound human-like at all, and I really love to see that this audio is really gross. Again, the way I can describe it is it feels like he has mucus in his mouth, because it kind of has that weird zombie-like growl to it, and I think it really fits well with the character, and the mouth movement, again, really goes well with it, and it really comes out to create that awesome effect. Again, this animatronic seems to be that it can be hung from a hook from the ceiling, which I think is really cool in a haunt or even just in your own room. You could really create a cool effect with him, hanging him from the ceiling, and maybe someone could walk into your room and see him hanging. Don't quote me on this, but maybe if you can hang him on the ceiling, it might also be possible to just hold the hook, and maybe similar to the walk-around animatronics that SBI was making, maybe you could just hold him walking around. I don't know. I just know for sure you can hang him from the ceiling, and maybe you can walk around with him, which I think would be really, really cool. But overall, I think this brand new for Spirit Halloween 2021 Barry animatronic is absolutely fantastic. He's 2.4 feet tall, which again, he has a decent size to him, and he's also kind of big in width too, which I think is really, really nice. Again, by the time I'm filming this, I don't know the official day that he's going to be released. I have access to this listing a little bit early. Maybe it's later today, maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's the next day. I really have no idea. I don't want to say the day I'm filming this, because I don't want to say how far in advance I have it. From what I understand, it's not that far in advance. It could be just a couple days before. But either way, I think this brand new for Spirit Halloween 2021 Barry animatronic is absolutely fantastic. It features some amazing detail on it. Even though that $149.99 price tag is a little bit pricey, I think it's worth it for the mouth movement, LED eyes, and moving body, and the size that he has. I think he is worth it for that $150 price. And the last thing I want to talk about, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that this Barry animatronic is going to be online only. At the time of filming, he has a 07 item number, which in the past, 07 item numbers have always meant an online-only animatronic. So this guy does as well. So it might be possible he's an online-only animatronic, which would be sort of disappointing, because I'd love to be able to see him in stores. But again, maybe he's not. Maybe they're changing it up for the season. I have no idea. But if they're going by what they've done in previous years, it looks like Barry is a online-only animatronic, which again, I would love to see him in person, but I guess he's going to be online only. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up my video taking a look at and reacting to the brand new Spirit Halloween 2021 Barry Animatronic. So let's cut to the outro. So that's going to wrap up my video taking a look at and breaking down this brand new Spirit Halloween 2021 2.4 foot Barry animatronic. Again, just some final notes. I think this animatronic is absolutely fantastic. It features so much detail. I really love how it has those dark, grimy colors that really get off the character of a creepy zombie who even may have come from the underground. I think the face sculpt on this one is absolutely fantastic. It really has some really cool textures in it. I think the moving mouth goes along really well with the audio. And again, I think that mucus-filled kind of screaming audio that goes with this guy is really, really cool. I think his video that was filmed in Penhurst Asylum, which again I went over in my video taking a look at the Graveyard Shift teaser. I think the Penhurst Asylum really looks good so far for animatronics. I love how the sneak peek came out for that video, and I really love how you can also see, and I didn't touch on this in the main video, but you can also see that laying down John Doe looking animatronic in the background of his stock photos, which again I think is really, really cool. And overall, this is an awesome animatronic release for Spirit Halloween 2021. I'm so excited to see Barry being released by Spirit. And again, I don't know when he's going to be officially released, but I hope it's soon because this is an awesome animatronic for Spirit Halloween 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Spirit Halloween 2021 videos. Goodbye.